Hello and welcome to another drive with me in the car. Yay! I've got the radio on really low. I don't know if you can hear it. I don't want it so loud that I get copyrighted on the music, but I do like listening to it. And sometimes I make random comments on what they're saying. Although the Jeremy Vine show's just finished and I usually have something to say about that because he has hot topics of the day. Anyway, I haven't really particularly got anything to say in this video. I'm just driving along, chatting away for no particular reason. I've got to make some phone calls when I get home, find out which course to study on to become a therapist, counsellor. I think I know what I'm doing now. I think I briefly mentioned in the last chatty in my car video that I almost did the wrong course because that was to become a proper psychologist, and it was going in the wrong direction. That's more than what I wanted. Maybe one day, who knows? But for now, that's more than what I want. So anyway, I've just been in Taunton, and so I'm just driving back now. I like this road because it's usually quite quiet. And, it runs pretty much parallel to the main A road, but there's a lot less cars, as you can see, whereas the other route has a lot of cars and it gets quite busy. Not so bad now. Most of the tourists are gone. It's September now. First sunny day we've had in a while. We've had terrible rain the last couple of weeks. Well, last week. It feels like a couple of weeks. It's actually only been about a week. Just non-stop heavy rain. So it's actually nice for the sun to be shining, which is good. So not long till I go to Paris. Just going for a weekend, and that's when is that? Is that next week or the week after? I think it's the week after. I might make some videos. I don't know. I might take some pictures and put it on Instagram or something. I don't know if I'm specifically going to make any videos. I've no plan to make a vlog or anything. I kind of just want to go there, see the sights, have some fun. I'm not really making any plans on vlogging anything, because I don't want to do that. And the person I'm going with, she's never been in any of my videos, although she has watched some of them. So it would be weird if I just suddenly got the camera and started vlogging, and so yeah, I'm just basically gonna just chill, relax. So I might take some pictures and put them on Instagram, but I've no plans on making any videos at the moment. If there's something that's particularly interesting, then I might video it. I don't know. But at the moment, no real plans. Oh, but my blimmin' sat nav, it's just gone on to voice activation mode. Cancel. It's just changed the volume to 50% on my thing. I don't know why. I don't have the route set. The only reason I've got that on is so I can see if there's any road closures or traffic jams. I know where I'm going. I don't need the sat nav. But it keeps doing that. It keeps thinking I'm activating the voice activation. Although when I want it to, it won't. It's really annoying. So when I want it to activate the voice activation, hey TomTom, nothing. So yeah, it's flipping hopeless. Anyway, so driving along. So yeah, I've got to make some phone calls when I get home. I've got to ring up the people, the accreditation board, and then there's of course local adult education centre is doing a course. I believe that will be the right course for an introduction into it, and it is accredited. I'm not sure who it's accredited by, but anyway, it's a course, and then so I need to check that this is all the right one, because I don't want to start it if it's the wrong one. So that's what I nearly did. So make some calls, sort my life out. So as I said before, I do enjoy this job, but it's different here in Somerset to where I used to live. Where I used to work in Surrey and Hants, and the job there is very different to here, because there I was working with younger people, we were going out on day trips to this place and that place. I went to Bird World like 3 times in 1 week, trips to the beach, go to the cinema, trips out to restaurants. It was fun. It was just going out, doing whatever people wanted to do. It was a fun time. But here, that just isn't really what's happening here. It's much older people. I've had people, I'm not complaining, but the work is different. When you're working with people with Parkinson's or dementia, it's very different. Or just lazy people. But I'm not going to go into that. So it isn't the same job here. Yes, there are younger people around, but I'd have to work for like a proper company or agency, and I don't want to do that. I like the freedom to work whenever I want, being self-employed. So yeah, career change. Plus, I'm not earning a massive amount of money. It's like my hourly rate is decent, but the number of hours I'm working isn't that high because my health is pretty shitty. Yeah, I think a career change is necessary. It's just not sustainable. What I'm doing now is fine, but if I'm looking long term to my retirement, what I'm doing at the moment, it's just not sustainable long term. So according to this, there's a 3-minute delay. That might be because they've removed the cat's eyes. I think they're going to scrape this road. Somerset are doing a big road resurfacing thing at the moment, where they're just randomly resurfacing random bits of road for no fucking reason. I mean, there's nothing wrong with this road, but they're not doing like whole stretches of road. It's just literally little bits. So my TomTom is saying there's a 3-minute delay here. There probably will be soon once they scrape the surface off. They say they've done the cat's eyes. They've got the skid risk signs up already, but they haven't scraped the top off yet. But yeah, they're just doing random bits here, random bits there. They're not doing full stretches of road. They're literally just doing little bits here and there. It's very strange what they're doing, but they're doing it all over. Anyway, so I don't know why my TomTom seems to think there's a 3-minute delay there, because clearly there wasn't, but anyway. I think this might be a tourist in front. You can usually tell the tourists because they drive around like they're lost, and they have big boxes on their roof quite often. A lot of the locals around here have Exmoor stickers on the back. That's basically just to tell people I'm not a flipping tourist, I'm from around here. This is actually a 60-mile-an-hour road, although I would never do 60-mile-an-hour on here. It's very windy, very narrow, but we're not even doing 30. But I'm not in a rush, so that's fine. Sometimes I do actually get a little bit annoyed when I'm stuck behind someone who's going really slow. It's like, come on, speed up. For God's sake, just move. But I'm cool today. I'm relaxed. I don't need to be anywhere in particular. I'm not in a rush. So whatever, I just go slowly. Yeah. Sometimes it's a hassle if I'm coming down here or whatever, and it's like, I'm not asking people to speed or drive dangerously. That's because that's just stupid and irresponsible. But sometimes it is really frustrating when they just don't even go close to the speed limit. I mean, obviously doing 60 miles an hour around here is dumb, but we're not even doing 20 right now. Okay, we've just hit 20, 22, 24. So, yeah. But if you don't know the windy bends, I mean, I sometimes drive slowly on windy bends that I don't know. I mean, I do know this road quite well, so I will go a bit faster. But I'd say I never really do more than 40, maybe 50 in some areas. But it's the thing about British roads, and why do they do that? It's like, hey, it's a narrow country windy road. You can all do 60 miles an hour. It's like, there's only room for one person, but we're going to have a 2-way road at 60 miles an hour. Britain is weird like that. I don't know, do other countries do that? When they have stupidly narrow roads, bending all over the place? And then be like, yeah, you can do 60. I mean, down there, I don't know if the camera's picking that up really, but that is a long way down there. If I was to drive off down there, you know, that is a long way down. You know, you're probably not going to be seen for a while. Oh, stopping for the pheasant. Pheasants are suicidal, they really are. I was thinking, are pheasants suicidal? And then I looked it up and it's just like, yeah, there is a thing. Pheasants do seem to be suicidal. They jump out in cars. These ones actually getting away from the cars. I feel sorry for the pheasants. They're not native to this country. They're only brought over here so people can kill them. That's it. That is their sole purpose for existing in this country, is to be shot. They're shipped over in the hundreds of thousands or millions or billions or trillions or gazillions. A lot. Okay, I don't know the exact number, but it's a lot. And yeah, their sole purpose is to be shot, to die. What's this person? I think this person is slowing down to let me past. Oh yeah, he's pulling out now behind me. So yeah, it's quite sad. I mean, people like shooting and stuff, you know, whatever. I'm not going to get into the debate about killing things for sport. Some people love it, some people are against it. I just think it's a sad existence to be a pheasant, to be shipped over, just to be shot. And because they are not part of the ecosystem of the country, they have a negative effects on the wildlife, like they eat things and damage the circle of life and stuff. So it's just a sad, tragic existence. But it's not their fault. Can't blame the pheasants. You know, they didn't ask to be shipped over here. You know, once they're over here, they're just trying to do their best by, you know, they're just surviving. So, oh, I didn't think he was going to stop. I don't know if the camera picked that up, but there was a slight squeak on his brake. I say I don't know if the microphone's on my phone, because the camera microphone isn't that good, so I'm recording audio on my phone down here. So the picture's over there and the audio is down here, and then I have to sync them up afterwards, but it's not too hard to sync them up. You have to do the obligatory clapping like that. Every YouTuber knows about the clapping, the audio sync, so it's not that hard. Oh, look at that, I can go faster again. This is what I call a busy road. Thing is, I used to drive through Guildford every day, and compared to that, this road is practically empty, but I've kind of got used to this now. I've been living here for a while now, and for me, this is now busy. I used to lose the will to live driving through Guildford. I'd go to an old couple at one end of Guildford, and then there were some people at the other end of Guildford that I'd have to look after, and I'd have to travel between the two, because like you do lunch for, like, what a visit for one, and then you go and do the other. Oh my god, if anyone's ever travelled through Guildford, like once in a while it's okay, but when you do it every single day, going right through the centre, round the stupid roundabout. What's the roundabout called that's got Wetherspoons in it? There's a big pub, there's a Wetherspoon in the middle of the pub, and then you've got the academy, the music academy on there as well. And just drive through there every day. Really do lose the will to live, and everybody gets in the wrong lane on that roundabout all the time. You see people in the wrong friggin' lane. It just, I can guarantee right now as I'm recording this, there is somebody on that roundabout in the wrong lane. It's just non-stop. Oh, going a bit faster. This bit's only 30. Just recorded for the world to see I was speeding. Not by much though, I mean, come on. There's like a couple of miles over. I'm doing 30 now. But yeah, I hated that. I much prefer this. And there's two vehicles behind me. but there's nothing in front of me. Now this is what I like driving with nothing in front of me. I like the open road and the clear road. And in a moment I'll be able to accelerate back up to 60. Not that I will. So actually, does this stay 30 all the way to the junction? I don't blimmin' know. I don't know. I know nothing. I know nothing. I know nothing. Nothing at all. That's actually from the song I Owe You Nothing. I owe you nothing. But I'm saying, I know nothing. Anyway, this bit, I've sped up now. I can speed up here. There's actually no real point speeding up here. As I say, you've got a blind corner, cars coming the other way. You have to just slow down anyway. There's a junction coming up in a moment anyway. One thing I've noticed about Somerset, hell of a lot of blind junctions. They're everywhere. This one's not terrible, but it's certainly not great. So I'm looking that way. I can't see a fucking thing coming that way from the left. But yeah, there are some real doozies around this area in West Somerset, and I think the only reason there's not more accidents is because just the traffic's so light. If they were to have those same layouts in a place where there's actually decent traffic flow, it wouldn't work. There'd be accidents all the time. But yeah, West Somerset is like its own little world. I mean, the more west you go, like we're going to Devon, then Cornwall, I think it gets more and more into its own little world. I mean, coming here into West Somerset was like going back in time by about 20 years compared to where I used to live. And the further you go west, the more backwards in time you go. It's weird, but yeah, so it is like going back in time. Anyway, I'm going to stop recording now because I was getting near to where I live, and I've got nothing really to say. I'm just talking absolute crap. So I will see you all on the next video of me talking absolute crap. And I might make some video in France, probably not, but I'll probably take pictures. Let's see. Alright, bye.